Welcome back, and we are cueing the music for a very special rock edition of Fallback. Rockefeller Stand Up. We have a rap pioneer making, yes sir, his beat debut, Memphis Bleek, one of the leaders of the Brooklyn hip-hop scene that would come to dominate this entire genre, a friend, colleague, and label mate of Jay-Z's Rockefeller crew with 2 gold albums to his name and a sparse, gritty, and unmistakable flow.
And you know I ain't going nowhere. Get your out. Who wanted with Memphis? Yeah. Do my ladies running back and flat stomachs? Throw a hand in the air if it's the year the woman. M dot, him hot, them not. That's gay stuff.
Watch y'all hit 6 for the hell of his. Keep licking her lips.
Bleek's also part of the movement that took rap global. He joined Jay-Z as the first rappers to ever headline the iconic Rock and Roll Festival in Glastonbury, England in 2008. He has a cannabis business story, which you might catch in South Beach, out of the reach of the police.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? He's also on the new Rock Nation Puma mixtape, Humble Souls. I guess what we're trying to say is Memphis Bleek is in the house, still here, never left.
That's right.
Okay.
Man. God bless.
And just as Jay rolls with Bleek, today Bleek is rolling with Jason. Professor Johnson is here, the author and MSNBC analyst, a valued part of our team, I can say, an invaluable guest anchor on this very program, by the way, and the host of Slate's podcast, A Word with Jason Johnson. Welcome to both of you. How you doing?
Having us, man.
Glad to be here, Ari.
You're in good company, Jason, and I don't mean me.
I'm humbled and flattered. I got to keep my flow right today. This is going to be a challenge.
There we go. Well, it is fallback. You are the regular Jason, so what's on your fallback list? You go first.
First, I need the entire GOP to fall back from hip-hop. We got this brand new video from some terrible rapper, Foggiato Blow, whatever it is, that he's rapping how Marjorie Taylor Greene is their MVP. It's not just that the Republican Party is anti-anything that hip-hop talks about. Their flows are always terrible. He has this whole thing where he says Marjorie Taylor's... Look, the game flow is right there. MTG, she's our MVP. She ain't going nowhere, so you can get to know me. It was right there. He couldn't even follow that. Him and Vivek need to leave hip-hop alone. Yes, I hate it.
Well, I'll tell you this, and Bleek may want to weigh in, Jason. I really am open to music crossing barriers. I'm really open to it when it is genuine. But I do share your, at least, skepticism if it's a gimmick or it isn't actually genuine on the issues of advancing and protecting everybody.
I agree. It got to be authentic,
exactly.
Man.
Yeah.
It has to be authentic. That's the only way we're going to rock with it, man. We could tell when it's fake.
Yeah, right? And then you say, okay, now you're doing that. What's on your list, Bleek?
Oh, man, my fallback is Ron DeSantis, man. You got to fall back. All this taking black history out of school, all this telling people we benefited from slavery. It's like, come on, man. It makes no sense to me. It's like, you definitely got to fall back.
That's a good one. And Jason, we've seen this effort by politicians to not only control history, but to try to say they need to somehow defend or minimize what dead people did wrong. Why protect them? They're not even here, and we can learn, I would hope, from the wrongs so we don't repeat them.
Well, because most of these folks aren't afraid of what the dead people did. They're afraid of what they're still doing now in the dead people's names. That's why they feel guilty. Most people will tell you that when their kids come back learning something new from schools, they're excited, they're empathetic, they're engaged. It's the parents feeling guilty about what Mima did to the black neighbors 25 years ago that has these people wanting to erase history today.
Yeah. Jason, you're going to hang with us. We got a little business to do with Bleek and some of our great MSNBC moms, fans, and others who love Barbra Streisand. This is the background. The one and only Barbra Streisand, Babs, quotes you here. She says, Trump's going to be indicted for stealing the classified documents. He's going crazy, telling people to fight. We remember what happened on the 6th. Quote, the strong are quiet, the weak start riots. And then she writes it, rapper Memphis Bleek. Here's how it got reported. The 81-year-old EGOT winner expressing her concern about this revolt, quoting a lyric from Bleek's verse on Jay-Z's 1-900 Hustler. And it says, oh, Ari Melber has quoted the same lyrics. A lot of people quote those lyrics on the beat. And then here's some of the reaction, Bleek. People were loving this. Deezus, who's also been on this show, says Babs packing 3 9s.
Like the year.
Like the year. Someone else said Barbara got her mind right, money right, ready for war.
That's a fact.
Now you're here. What do you want to say to Streisand?
God bless, man, for everything you do, everything you blessed us with. Amazing woman, amazing talent. And just for her to even recognize me is like, she listened to my music.
Yeah. How'd that feel? I mean, and that line is so interesting because as you do, you kind of get to the point. right? You talk about if you're really powerful, right? It's like the secret billionaires. You don't always hear them.
That's right, man. Only the weaklings go out and make noise. You know who the powerful man in the room? He's the quietest. The weakest man in the room is the loudest. So, you know, it was a quick line that came to mind. It's so weird that she listened to that song, bro.
Yeah.
Because that topic of that song is not something I thought Barbara would be checking
So
out.
when Babs speaks, do you hear about it? Did you hear from everybody?
Man, I had over probably 30,000 tweets. Everybody was tweeting me, man. Everybody, even my mother, like everybody.
Yeah. And before we wrap up, tell us about the Rockefeller chain, because that's not available. That's not something that can be purchased, as I understand it. That's something you can only get from Hove.
Yeah, this was a gift from Jay-Z. He sent, I think, about 25 or 30 of them to everybody that participated in Reasonable Doubt to the first album.
Yeah.
So it was like a gift of the 25-year anniversary to the project. Like, as you can see on the back, it even has, you know, the 9/9 date for Reasonable Doubt. You know, it's a little different. So I cherish this one. It's a gift.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Appreciate it.
I mean, Jason, you're over there. I don't know if you could see it sparkles even at a distance.
I can feel the bling from here. Ari, when are you going to give us chains, man? When's it going to be a beat chain that you put out for the next anniversary, man?
You know, I'll tell you this. Everyone does it a different way. We have the beat lighters, right? We do give those out, but they're not at a diamond level experience.
I do have those.
I just got like 2 of those.
And Jay-Z did say, Bleek, I never cry. If I did, I'd cry ice. And there's the ice.
That's right. It's a fact.
It's a fact, Jason. I like this duo. I like this collab. I appreciate both of you so much. Both of you have contributed in your own ways to our culture, our understanding. Memphis Bleek and Jason Johnson on a special fallback. Thanks, you guys.
Thank you so much for having us. Johnson,
Thanks, Ari.
my guy.
Respect.